Hello everybody, my name is Lay. I'm a mother of two and we are a family of four on a financial journey of becoming completely debt-free, where we plan on paying off over $29,000 of debt and taking you guys step by step and payment by payment along the way. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I really hope you enjoy this content and decide to stay. And if you guys are returning, thank you guys so much for your continued support as we navigate through this journey. So in today's video, we are going to be doing our weekly cash envelope stuffing. We're going to be talking about our weekly debt payment, how I'm using the papers by Jessica Ann to track our debt snowball opposed to using our notebook, and kind of just doing a walkthrough of it. So this is my wallet that I'm using. I just got this wallet from Target. It kind of gives me Madewell vibes. So I like it, but of course it was like a tenth of the price. So I'm always about good deals. So I am going to, if I do decide to stay in this wallet with a snap closure instead of my typical actual cash envelope wallets, I got this guy from Amazon. It's by the brand Savion. Then I will need to either cut the holes off of these, or I will need to just order another set that's made for a wallet. So let's go ahead and go through our cash envelope groceries. So cash envelope categories. So we have gas, groceries, eating out, home or our household category, family day, kids, and then mom spending. And then normally what I do for my husband is I will just go ahead and give him whatever the amount is, and he can decide to do with it as he sees fit. So the very first thing is we're going to go ahead and pull out our cash and see how much we're working with. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna actually go ahead and flip to our budget for this week and see what we had planned. What we had planned on, and that way we're making sure that our cash envelopes and the amounts that we're stuffing is matching the amounts that we had set towards it. So let's go ahead and see how much cash we have. 20, 40, 60, 81. I do not like that all these bills are not on the same side. So we have 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 25, 35, 40, 550. So let me go ahead and separate these. Then we have 41. These all backwards. Okay, perfect. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 60, 62. So we have 462 is what we are working with. If you guys are looking at our budget, you are probably thinking, Lay, your numbers are off. They kind of are just a little bit, but that's because we actually already started spending for this week. And so when we're doing our cash envelopes, we're just going to make sure that we take apart the amount that we had already spent. So the very first thing that we're going to need to do is go ahead and take out the cash envelopes, our variable cash spending. We like being a cash envelope user family. We just find for us that when we're using physical cash, it kind of really helps us stay on track with what our budgeting is, with making sure that our spending aligns with our goals rather than our spending tell us what our goals are. And I think that that is such a good point to make, especially when we're saying like, oh, we want to pay off debt or we're wanting to save, and then you look at your transaction history, your transaction log, and really you find out that I've been going to Starbucks 20 times in a week. That's a little exaggerating, but the point still stands. So let me go ahead, and we have our first cash envelope, which is gas, and we actually had already gotten gas And I believe my husband spent 30, so we are going to be stuffing 45 into that envelope. These cash envelopes, if you're interested in them, these are by the Etsy shop called Sam's Craft and Customs. So that's what they look like when they're stuffed. So I'll just go ahead and set that aside. Groceries, I have not gone grocery shopping yet, so I'm going to need to go ahead and put $100 in here. I'm actually running a really late on my day today due to daylight savings, so I need to, after I'm done filming this video, head to the store and really just get prepped for the upcoming work week. So $100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Again, that's what it looks like when it's stuffed. The next one that we have is eating out. We had budgeted $50 because we've had a pretty busy week so far. We did use some of it, so we're only gonna be putting $20 in. I also need to find my cash tray, you guys. You'll just find out this video is just gonna be a struggle video for me because I cannot find anything. We did a bunch of decluttering in our home just to kind of get a head start on our spring cleaning. And you could definitely tell because things are not in the places where things are normally. Have you guys started your spring cleaning? Do you guys like to do like a declutter? Do you guys like to do like a reset? When you spring clean, what's your method of spring cleaning? The next cash envelope that we have is home. So our home envelope is 4 categories combined into one. So we have our household essentials like toilet paper, toiletries, cleaning supplies. We have our dogs. So that could be dog food, dog treats, if they need any like maintenance things, or if they need leashes or collars or grooming supplies, that would come out of their weekly envelope. And then we have our 2 children. So they also have a $50 budget if they need any pull-ups or smaller items like anything along those lines. So I'm also going to be stuffing $50 in there. I need to go get some wipes. So I did also miss out, you guys, on that Target deal that everybody was talking about, where you could get like $50 off if you spent $57. I totally missed out on it because, of course, I got there too late. But did you guys do that diaper deal? If you have kids that wear diapers, did you guys hopefully get some of that good deal that they had going on? So for our home budget, we are stuffing $50. So 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And then our last cash envelope is going to be family fun, our family day, family fun. And that is just getting $25. I talked about this in my last video. We are a really busy family when it comes to sports and activities for our children, especially now that spring has started to kick up. So I don't foresee us using the family fun envelope. We also decided at the beginning of the year that we were just going to hold up on this envelope just for a little bit. And that was because we were really wanting to use that extra $100 a month or $200 a month for our debt snowball. But as it started to get a little bit nicer, we've had the sun peek out a few days now, we decided that we want to start reincorporating that back into our budget. But now that I'm thinking about with all the sports and activities that our daughter's in, we may actually keep rolling this over and just still applying it to the snowball payment. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we are not putting anything into our kids or mom spending. We actually took them to an arcade last night and it was so much fun. They have this like fishing game where you have like a fishing pole and you reel it up. Aiden was absolutely in love with it. He had just the best time in the whole wide world with it. So those are our cash envelopes. I'm just going to go ahead and put these back into my wallet. And then we'll go ahead and talk about our snowball, our emergency, and what that is looking like for this upcoming week. So let's go ahead and see what we have left. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, Perfect, 200. So that's our snowball. And I did already go ahead and transfer the $100 into our emergency fund. We do have that house in a high deal savings account. A lot of times you can have them through Ally or Capital One, I know are the most common ones that people have. And so we just go ahead and did a electronic transfer for that. And then this was our previous rollover. So we had 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, $33. So I'm going to go ahead and just set this aside. And then if we need it for this upcoming week or within the next few days, we'll go ahead and use it. If not, we will go ahead and decide what to use it elsewhere. And so in this planner, it's really nice because it does also have a tracking section. And when within the tracking section, it has a section for debt repayments. And what's really nice about the debt repayment section is that it is going to be able to track all the snowball payments that we're making and what that looks like. So if you guys have not watched our February end month debt update, we, like I mentioned, are paying off over $29,000 of debt and taking you guys step by step along the way. So in that video is our monthly overview of, at the end of each month, we go through and we calculate all of our debts and seeing how much of a progress we have made. So let's go ahead and do this. So we had paid off 3 credit cards in full. So now we're working on the 4th one. There we go, much better. And so we are working with a starting balance of $1,746.10. It has a minimum amount due of $87. So we went ahead and did that minimum amount. And then we are doing our snowball payment of the $200. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The thing with me and when I track our debt repayments, I do not write the new balance until the previous payments have posted. And then you'll also see when I track our debt repayments, I also make sure that I account for interest. I know a lot of people had some concerns when I did our first, like how we plan to get out of debt. I wasn't including the interest, and that's because looking at it at an overall stance and using the snowball method, if you're using the snowball method, interest rates it's not really your main focus. Your main focus is getting those small wins, is making sure that you're getting those payments in, and just kind of help you stay motivated along the line. As we're working on each debt, though, we're going to be able to see each of the interest payments and then be able to talk about that on a smaller scale. So we did our minimum payment. I don't know why, you guys. I feel like every time I make a payment, the creditors are just really slow posting the payment. I don't know if you guys have noticed that too. It's not just one bank or one financial institution. It's just been all of them have been really slow posting the payments. And so we're going to be going ahead and make another $200 payment towards that. And then once these payments have updated, I'll go ahead and write the new balance in. Hopefully I should have that number before our next budget with me, so that way we know exactly how much we're going to put towards that if we're going to be applying anything extra towards debt. So let me go ahead and close this out and move that over here. You know what I'll do? I'll just put the extra $37 in the kids envelope until we decide what we're needing to do with that. Perfect. And then I will go ahead and deposit the $200. So that is going to be it for this weekly cash stuffing and weekly debt update. If you guys enjoy budgeting, cash stuffing, plan with me's, and savings and debt updates, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content. As always, if you guys are on a financial journey as well, please let me know down in the comments because I'd love to support you and your channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.